Welcome back to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today is the finale of Mini Pool. We're going to go through the game, look at everything, see how the game works, see how it plays, and just general have fun with it. First, let's start out with the Mini Pool. This right here, this is the track mode for the game. Once you start a game up, that will automatically stop blinking. Game over, we'll shoot balls in play, and then it will go da 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 all the way up to number 5. Those will all light up, which is kind of cool. Object of the game is to turn off every single one of these ball lights. Once you turn off all 10 ball lights, 9 and 10 are hiding right there. Once you turn those off, these wow lights will light up. There's also 8 and 7 and 7 and 6 on this side. Those will all turn off. The wow lights will pop up here and here. Every time you go down one of those, you will gain an extra ball, or every time you hit 30,000 points, you will get an extra ball. So 30,000, 60,000, 90,000, so on. And it also tells you that right here, scoring 30,000 points adds 1 ball. And what's cool about this, if you're on, let's say, ball number 3, and you get a ball added, the light will change from 3 to 4. And it will go all the way up to number 10. Max you can get is 10. You can't get any more. So let's go over to Mini Pool rules. Minimum 5 balls per play. Instructions. Points are scored as indicated. Numbered rollovers and targets score 100 points. Completing 1 through 10 sequence. Lights bumper for 1,000 points. Lights both wows and scores 1 additional ball. That bumper is right there. That's not the exact bumper that's supposed to be on it. It should say 1,000 points when lit. Hitting wow scores 1 additional ball. Ball return resets sequence, bumper and both wows. Tilt penalty, 1 ball plus ball in play. So you're playing a game, you're having a good time, you tilt it, boom, that's it. Everything turns off, nothing works, you lose whatever extra points you had. So, like I said, this is a pretty fun game. I went through and I polished some of the metal on it. I replaced all of the rubbers, changed the light bulbs. All these number lights, those are got LEDs on them. The reason why I want the LEDs on them is because with the regular light bulbs, it made them kind of like a orangish color. And we all know that the white on the balls is a nice brilliant white. So I like these better. But whoever decides to buy this, you feel free to alter this game as much as you want. But these are all, plastic's been all cleaned up and everything. I found a new plastic for this one. Well, it's not new, it came off a Target Pool. Mini Pool and Target Pool are close to similar games, but they're a little different. But all the plastics are the same. So somebody was parting out a Target Pool. So sorry, Target Pool, I got your piece. So I got matching perfect correct parts up there. Flippers all got new rubbers on it. I went through and adjusted all the switches, polished that nice little chrome piece, all cleaned up. It's got the certificate on it, which says Mini Pool serial number 9363. That is also down here on the cabinet, 9363. I believe it also says it somewhere inside too. I can't remember. There's a little baggie of extra parts right here. But this is all numbers matching game. And I do have the machine rigged. This doorbell originally was screwed onto right here and the cord came out of here. I rigged it so every time you fully press the coin return, it starts the game. It's got all new locks on everything. It's got the original legs. They're alright, but they probably could be cleaned up really good. But personally, I just buy new ones, new chrome ones, replace them. Sides got wear. But when you're like me, and you get your pinballs close to each other, You don't really see the side art anyway. Back has a new lock on it along with the front. They both have new locks on them. Neither one had locks on them when I got the machine. They were both drilled out, and this front door was actually taped shut along with the top. They used what do you call it, duct tape. Like I said, this is a nice, cool, fun machine. It was amazing from when I got it. It still had all the rubbers on it. They were really deteriorated, but they were there so you could technically play the game. But there was no bounce to the ball at all. I mean, this thing had no bounce. Alright, I decided to open it up, show you the new bulbs. You can see those are all bright LEDs for all the numbers. All these here are still regular incandescent. It's just the number bulbs. You can see how it glows real good. So it makes the numbers look just so much nicer on top. Yeah, it doesn't look that pretty underneath. I personally don't like LEDs in games unless they're designed for them. Are you gonna focus? There we go. I don't like them in there unless it's designed for them, but for this game, how odd colored these lights, the colors have faded with incandescent bulbs, that these cool white lights actually make these just look so much better. So let's close it up and do a gameplay. Actually, I'm going to close it up and I'm going to show you by hand how everything works, and then we'll do a gameplay. Alright, like I said, we pushed the coin return button and I will start the game. Pops the ball out. And then what you'll need to do, you will have to hit every single number. You hear the knock and you get your wow lights. So now every time I will hit 7 or 6 or 8 or 7, I will get an extra ball. And since I got everything lit, I got the extra ball to begin with. But now if I hit 6 again, see how that's cool, that goes up. You can only do it up to 10. See, no more. But the minute the ball drains, everything should reset. It resets, pops the thing out. We lost the ball because we drained it. Wow goes off. All the lights illuminate. See how nice those look? They look just like a cue ball. I mean a regular pool ball. I got some mini ones here. My kid's got a little mini table. See, they were kind of like that color almost when they were lit with incandescence. That's why I switched to LEDs. Like I said, I don't like LEDs in old games, but sometimes they do have their place. I have replaced all the rubbers. Went through here. This was a pain in the butt doing all these because I took all these off. I Novus 2'd them to clean them up real good so they look nice and new again. I cleaned all the plastic with Novus 1. I used dry eraser, magic eraser, on all the yellow here because it looked kind of really grungy. This looked a little bad too. Got all that cleaned out. Then I went over it with Novus 2. After I went with Novus 2, I went over with the Carnauba wax, cleaned it all up. I went in to the point in here and metal polished that in there, just so it looks, you know, really cool. It, you know, illuminates, you know, back a little bit, but I don't know, it just looks cool. Just one of those little extra touches. Polish this, polish that, clean this all up, polish that. Sides are all clean. This has been all polished, rebuilt, new springs. Door I went through and polished as best as I could. Got new locks. This door closes real nice. So overall, real clean game. So let's put the glass back on. Let's leave that closed while I put the glass on. We'll put the glass back on and we'll do a gameplay. So I'll be back before you even know it. Alright, it did that weird thing because there was a game going, like right now. If I hit it again, it just has to go through itself and recount everything. So to make sure, yeah, I got the score on there and I got almost all the playfield. So let's go, let's play a game. Oh, bad right off the bat. Every time you knock one number down, these, they have a pattern, but they will randomly pop out. Oh, and just so you know, my dryer's done drying my clothes. We just need that 10 and 6 now. Oh no, no! See if I can hit that just a little bit to get it to go to 6. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, yeah, I'll get to 10, hopefully. There we go. A little harder. I want it just to get over to the 6. Stay. It's gonna bounce. 6, 6, X. 6, X. Yep. There we go. Nope. Oh. See? Wall reset. Now all the other numbers reset. Let's see if we can do it again. Once I get up to 30,000, you'll get another knock, and I'll get another ball. And I got an extra ball. Why can't I hit that 6 earlier before? I just gotta hit the 7 and 8. See if we can do it again. Here's 8. Nope, 7. 7. See if I can just get it over just a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, almost. No, no, no. Come on, get down there. No. So I still got the 8 on side. There we go. Free ball. See, I'll reset again. Like I said, this is a very high scoring game. See those 3 balls and stuff? Once you start popping down, you hit the yellow target. The more balls you get, the more yellow targets will pop up. Oh no. Alright, game's over. As you can see, that's how the mini pool works, plays. Pretty fun game. Yeah, see how the mini pool starts blinking? It does that every time the game's over. And those little, I think 555 bulbs, I think that's what they're called. They got different metals in them and they open and close like that, and that's what makes the light. So anyways, hope you enjoyed mini pool. Since this is done, there will be no more mini pool videos after this. Like the YouTube page, subscribe to the YouTube page. Also, you can follow us on Mark's Basement Arcade on Facebook. Alright, everybody, thank you and have a nice day. Where's that button?